I was in Coos Bay at the time, and me and Jerry Martin Smith we got a bunch of stuff at Walmart, I think, and we were waiting for a cab. Here comes this guy and this girl working for the FBI. They had this small little car, and it was perfect for what they were going to do because they had this stuff called Scopolamine, and the back seat there was no windows, and it was very tight quarters, and you couldn't get away from what they did. Well, they took us up into the mountains, and I had my near what is it, Nest something Park. It was a campground there. There was a camp host. Well, they took us up to this campsite on the other side of the mountain, and let's see here. Um, they set this guy. He separated Jerry Martin Smith and I. He got Jerry out of the car. Jerry was drinking. He was drinking. He was drunk. There was no stopping him. Well, he got out this um, scopolamine or scopolamine or something like that. Whatever it comes from the bark of trees in Central America, and they blew it in his face. But I didn't see it happen. But then he got back in the car, and Jerry Martin Smith was outside of the car, and he turned around to me and he opened up this piece of paper like this. And he went and blew it into my face, and me and my pit bull were back there, and I immediately got this high feeling, and I didn't know what it was, and I got on my phone. I had this common sense to get out my phone, and I started recording, which helped me remember the next day, actually, because I looked at it and I couldn't talk. I thought I wanted to talk, but I couldn't say anything because I was so affected by the shit that they blew into my face. Well, it became nighttime, and this guy, he took off with all of our groceries in the car, and he left. And I think what happened was he he was going too fast down the mountain and went into the ditch or something. We left his girlfriend there, and he came walking back up, and he had this BB gun, and he was wildly like aiming it at us and stuff, and I was really scared, actually. And then he told us this BS story about how he like they went off into the water, and his girlfriend's at the hospital, and it didn't make sense to me because he's sitting there drinking one beer after another, and I'm like, your girlfriend is in the hospital, and you came back up here to drink beer in the woods? I don't think so. And I turned to Jerry, and he was in this stupor because of the drugs that they blew in his face. And I go, Jerry, come over here. And I looked at him, and he turned, and the guy was standing in front of me, and he just like hauled off and hit me in the face across the jawline, of course. And I was buzzed, I guess, because of that scolding they blew in my face, and it was a line from Tommy Boy or something, or I can't remember, one of those Chris Farley movies. And I go, if I wanted to kiss, I would have asked your mother. And I turned over to look for my boyfriend again, and he was still like real slow, walking real slow. And when I turned back around, the guy he'd like bent over, and he picked up a rock in his hand. That's when he hit me again. He not only did he break my jaw this time, he shattered my bicuspid. He shattered the whole dentin off of the tooth. It was gone. And he shattered the root, all the way through the root, all the way through the nerve. And I was like that on the top of this mountain for like a week straight, because we didn't have a car or anything, and uh, we just we're just like waiting like to go down because we had to go and find a dentist or something. Well, we finally got down into Coos Bay and found this dentist, and they examined me. I opened up my mouth, and I'm in agony, and the guy, his eyes were like this. He goes, "You were like this for how long? A week?" I go, "Yeah." And he goes, he goes, how about a little nitrous oxide? I said, "Yes, please."
Thank you.